This is Junior Busy with N2 Sports. We're here with Coach Lowry. He is the coach for wrestling. How's the season been going so far?
Pretty good. We've been competing a lot in January. We hosted a home varsity boys tournament, a home varsity girls tournament, and a JV tournament the last 2 weeks. So had a lot of competition recently.
So how's the invitational tournament been going?
Good. It was a little different format this year. We're used to having 26 teams here. With the new COVID regulations, we could only have 8. So it wasn't the typical Tonka tournament like we're used to, but the 8 teams that were here were pretty tough, pretty good. We did pretty well. We had our 106, John Wynn, finished second. Our 160, Juliana finished third, and our 170, Dayton Evans finished third as well. So not too bad.
What are Madison's next steps for the future?
Madison just needs to keep working hard and doing what she's doing. She has competition coming up tomorrow. We wrestle Smithfield, which is a conference opponent. Take care of business there, win that match. And then we have a small tournament against Van Horn and some of their conference teams on Wednesday. Then after that, it's the district tournament. You got to place top 4 to move on to sectionals there. Obviously, we want to win the district tournament, get ourselves in a better spot for sectionals. Then sectionals is top 3 this year to move on to state. So one thing at a time, keep winning.
How has coaching Madison made you a more well-rounded coach?
Girls are a little different in that just their body styles are different, their strengths are different. So you just got to be used to that. Girls are a lot more flexible too, so some of the holds that we use are a little different. But it's still wrestling. You still need to work hard. You still need to train outside of practice. Your technique still needs to be crisp and on top of things. And managing your cardio is big, and she's done those things. So it's just like coaching boys as far as that goes. The expectation is the same for the hard work.
What characteristics set Madison apart from other wrestlers?
To me, it's a wrestling thing. It's not a boy or girl thing. You got to be driven. She's very driven. She takes notes on her matches. She writes down things that she did right, things that she did wrong, things that she needs to work on, and she has a focus every day of what she needs to do. She works hard in the weight room. She works hard outside of practice, and those are characteristics for all athletes. To me, that's not even a wrestling thing. That's just an athlete thing. You have to be driven and focused in your goals if you want to be successful. Those are things that she's done. Being a state qualifier last year, she got a little bit of taste of success. She got down there to the state tournament, was one of the best 16 girls in the state, but she didn't achieve the goals that she wanted. She didn't get that state medal, and she knows that she's got to take it to the next level. She wants to be one of the best 6 girls in the state. It's kind of what she's done this year.
And last and final question, how can Madison encourage other female wrestlers to come out for wrestling?
She didn't really wrestle too much before high school. She was around it with her little brother, so she was familiar with the sport, but she didn't have an extensive background in wrestling. So she was able to get in there as a freshman without a lot of experience and have some success right away because she took those attributes that she's good at, even in volleyball and other sports like that. It's about being focused and driven and learning what your strengths are, learning what your weaknesses are, and working on those things so that you have a well-rounded wrestler. You can't be weak in any positions in wrestling. That's the thing that's different about our sport is your offense, your defense, you're doing it all. So she's got to learn those things, and she has this year. She's got a lot better in her takedowns and her finishes. Not giving up silly points and things like that. She's only been taken down once this year. That was a big point of emphasis this year. Is you got to have some better defense, and she's done that. So I would say that just working with her has been fun because those skills, like I said, they transfer to boys and girls.
Well, Coach Lowry, thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
For us to interview you. I hope the best for you for the rest of the season and the rest of your team. And Juliana, Blake, this is Junior Busy, N2 Sports. Get into it.
Go Tonka.